Hey guys, it's David. Welcome back to my channel. Last time I filmed my video, I had no idea what I was gonna film for next week. I was like, just ran out of all my ideas. Like, bitch, I only had 3 and that was it.
Done. Now let's see how it looks so far. The time.
But then I was talking to some of my internet friends on Discord and I was just telling them about, I just need to take a moment to address the hair situation going on there. Like, that little piece just sticking up is bothering me. It literally looks like those anime characters that have like that one hair piece sticking up at the back of their head. Girl, it's a whole mess. The story, and I was like, this would be like a really good video to talk about for YouTube. So this is the time I was almost on American Idol.
My name is
David.
and this is the story of the time I
Fucked up my American Idol audition because I was stuttering trying to remember the lyrics.
You just watched a TTI.
I never thought this shit would ever happen to me because I've always had like really bad stage fright.
What are they, vegetables or fruit?
So let me get started. Let me backtrack to when I was little. My whole life until I was like, I want to say 14, I was like deadly afraid of singing in front of everybody. Like I only sang around my family and that was it. One day, like I was like texting my friends and I sent them the wrong video. Like I was supposed to send them this like meme and I sent them a video of me singing and then they were like, you're such a good singer. Do something with your voice. So then I started performing in choir because my friends persuaded me to do choir and then people said I was really good. So then I got into the top choir. Yeah. Now, I ain't bragging. I'm just saying what people said, girl. I'm just saying what people said. If y'all want to listen to my covers, I'll post my link to my Smule profile. Plug that bitch in. I don't even know how I found out about the auditions. I think I was like talking to my friends and they mentioned American Idol. And I was like, oh shit, I remember that show. So then I was just like looking up American Idol because I was bored. And I saw that there were auditions for like Chicago for like the new season. I like asked my mom, like, mom, can I like audition for American Idol? And then she was like, girl, are you even ready to do that shit? And I was just like, I got this. Like, I'm gonna calm my nerves, you know what I mean? So I remember having to fill out this long ass application thing. Like you had to write down a bunch of shit about yourself. You had to like give out some personal information. There's a lot of shit you had to do to like even like audition for it. So I remember I drive to downtown Chicago with my mom because my mom was not letting me go down there by myself. She was like, girl, we share a car right now. I'm taking you. So I get there like early as hell in the morning because the auditions are so early. So I get there around like 7 a.m. bitch. Like, no. It was so early. And when I say the line was so long, I was there for hours. Like, I didn't get out till the afternoon, and I was there from like 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Who's number 46,853?
So a lot of people don't know this about talent shows, but you don't go like just audition in front of the celebrity judges until you do like 3 pre-auditions. So I was there for the pre-audition to be able to even audition on the actual show. So I got there, I'm just like waiting in line like with my mom, like everybody's literally just like singing together, like they were just like having a great time. And then I was like scared to talk to anybody. I was like, I ain't trying to like talk to anybody. So then I just started singing along with everybody else because I was bored, like just waiting in line. So I just joined like one of the groups of people singing and then they're like, oh, you have a really good voice, like what's your name? And I was like, oh, my name is David. So then I started making friends and shit like while I waited in line. So like when you go to audition, when you go inside the building, you have to give them like all the stuff you filled out, the paperwork, and then you go into a different room and there's like 4 lines that are really long and they all go to like a different producer. There's 4 producers auditioning people. At first everything was going like smoothly, like I was just talking to a bunch of people, like asking them like if they've ever auditioned before. What are you doing? Like, are you nervous? Like, what song are you doing? And then we were just like being really friendly. And then as like the line kept progressing, I saw like a lot of people were just like leaving and barely getting tickets to go into the next round. I think it was because like how American Idol works is like when you pass the producer, they give you a ticket to go on to the next round. And then after that round, you go to audition for the judges on the actual TV show. And I saw that like nobody was getting a ticket to go to the next round. I was like, what the fuck? And I think that was because like Chicago was one of the last cities to audition, so there was not a lot of tickets they can give out. I don't know. But anyway, there was like 4 producers, like I said. And like as I got closer and closer to like audition for the actual producers, people kept saying like some of the producers are nice, but there's this one producer that's like mean and he kept like giving nobody any tickets. So I was just like, watch me get that bitch. Watch me. Like with my luck. So then I'm like singing my song, make sure I have all the lyrics memorized. My heart is beating so fucking fast because I've never done this shit before. Like I'm just in a room with like hundreds and hundreds of people and it's about my time to go up. So I'm just like girl, I'm hyperventilating. Oh my god, it was so bad. So the song I chose was Set Fire to the Rain by Adele, and I lowered the key to like a tenor key because, girl, I cannot sing that soprano key, girl. This is where it goes downhill. So I'm just like rehearsing my lines, like the lyrics. I'm like, okay, I think I got everything memorized. I think I'm good. So me and my friends that I made while I was there got separated into different producers. I got the mean producer, shock and surprise, bitch. I got the producer that gave like no tickets to anybody. So like I said, when you go on American Idol, they have you like fill out a bunch of stuff that is about yourself. So you basically want to like share a story, like it's how it works. Like if you have like a really good story, like you're more likely to get onto the next round because it's a TV show, very produced, and they want like good background stories. So I went in on my background story, like I was like taking so much time. But when I gave the producer like my sheet, like so he could read my story, he didn't even fucking read the story. He was just like, okay, what song are you gonna sing? Like he looked at it for like a sec, pretend like this is my story sheet. He went like this. What song are you gonna do? I was like, all that time I put into writing down my story, you didn't even give a fuck. So after he looks at my story sheet for
1 second,
he's like, what song are you singing? I'm like, Set Fire to the Rain by Adele. And he's like, go ahead. My voice sounded shaky because I was so nervous because the producer was so intimidating. He was like looking at me, like the other producers are like smiling and shit when the person was singing, they're like, and you know, trying to make them feel good. I'm singing the song, like my voice is like a little bit shaky because I'm nervous, but I'm like getting the words down. And then like before I get to the chorus, I fuck up my lyrics.
That you
And it was dead obvious. You could notice it, like it was bad. So then I finished my thing, and then he's like writing shit down, and he was like, honestly, you have like a really good voice. Like I feel like if you just worked on your words and like your nerves, like you would have gotten through. I was like, what do you mean? I was so disappointed at that moment, yo. Like, I was literally so mad at myself that I fucked up my lyrics. But then after that, I was watching all these YouTube videos, like, exposing the show, like, exposing American Idol. I'm not gonna say what was on the contract, because I'm not allowed to legally say that. I'm just gonna say that there was stuff I didn't agree with on there. And then I'm just happy I wasn't on the show. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And if anybody auditioned for Idol, I want y'all to comment on your experience or experience auditioning to any kind of show. But yeah, I will see y'all next week.
peace out, y'all.